We are.
Good morning. This is the House Judiciary Committee. It is March the 29th, 2022. We have two bills on the voting list. It's a continuation of the discussion that we had on Senate Bill 53, which is the Child Interrogation Protection Act. We had, at least there was an amendment that was offered. I'm going to go to Delegate Anderson. Delegate Anderson, do you intend to go forward with that amendment and press your amendment?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, and good morning, everyone. The amendment that I had drafted basically was going to narrow the ability of officers of law enforcement to, I guess, eviscerate the guarantees that we put in the bill for children in terms of their being able to talk to their attorney or talk to their parents prior to being interrogated. And I thought that the exception called a public safety, a threat to public safety, was so wide or so vague that it would probably allow a police officer subjectively to invoke that at any time, and then worry about whether or not it gets passed or whatever at a hearing later on. And I did talk to Delegate Bartlett. I talked to Senator Senator Carter, and they agreed with that, as well as I talked to Crystal Williams last night for a good half hour, 45 minutes, and she agreed with it as well. However, there's also procedural concerns with the presentment date coming up on Friday. And so Delegate Bartlett and Senator Carter and the Office of the Public Defender says that they will take up these concerns in the bill next year. And with that, I'm going to withdraw my concern and not offer my amendment at this time.
Are there further amendments to the bill?
No, move favorable.
Mr. Chair, excuse me. There were, just to let you know, and I forgot to tell you this, that there were some, we have sponsor amendments, and there was one more request for a sponsor amendment.
Okay, so we're dealing with that on the House bill. We're on the Senate bill now.
Okay.
We're on the Senate bill. So there are committee on the House bill, just so that you're aware, there is an amendment that would conform the House bill to the Senate bill. There are a couple sponsor amendments. At this point, we don't have the time to add anybody else on. So whatever is in on the House bill, but we're going to stay on the Senate bill now. There's a motion for a favorable on the Senate bill, Senate Bill 53. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
And then a second. All right. Any further discussion on Senate Bill 53? Delegate Cox.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I am wanting to just mention that, as we discussed in the hearing last year, that the bill, though it has good intention, and I appreciate the delegates' intention to notify, for instance, to the notice to parents, I would wholeheartedly vote for that. I think most of us would probably vote for that if that was a standalone. The problem is it actually takes away from parental rights and eviscerates the 14th Amendment due process for parental rights by mandating that a parent may not discuss with their child the waiver process of their Miranda rights to be able to talk to an officer, which in fact, I think could, endanger people. And then you add to that the new exemption that allows the police to interrogate because of a so-called threat to public safety, to interrogate a child without notice to parents. So I just am very opposed to that language, without notice to parents, and also eviscerating the parental prerogative. I mean, we need to be encouraging parents to be involved, particularly when a parent is involved in a situation where their child has done something wrong, or is alleged to have done something wrong, or is being pulled into a witness situation. So the fact that now, if you have a situation where a child is trying to assist, and the parents are trying to assist a situation to save life or to correct a wrong, where that child is learning, the ropes of adulthood, of making sure they're an upstanding citizen, And now they're prevented from that unless and until an attorney intervenes. So I think it's unconstitutional because an attorney has no superior right under the 14th Amendment to a parent. And so I just wanted to be clear, though, I love the effort by Delegate Bartlett to and the senators to try to provide the notice to parents, but the rest of the bill just undercuts the parents entirely. So that's for that reason I'll be voting no.
Mr. Chair, really quickly.
Briefly.
Delegate Cox, I will talk to you about that because I completely disagree with your interpretation. So let's talk about it, given the given the time that we need to be on the floor. I'll talk to you about it and we can go through that, but I completely disagree. But thanks for your comments.
Seeing no further requests for recognition, we'll go to a roll call. The Vice Chair.
Yes.
Shoemaker.
No.
Anderson.
Yes.
Erican.
No.
Bartlett.
Yes.
Hardin.
No. Yes.
Conaway. I think he's still ill. Cox.
No.
Crutchfield.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Juanita Fisher.
Yes.
Grammer.
No.
Howell.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Comas.
No.
Munoz.
I vote against.
No.
All the time.
Shetty.
Yes.
Cham.
No.
Tolles.
Yes. Thank you for your work on this, Delegate Bartlett.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion is adopted 13-7 with one excused. House Bill 269 requires a conforming amendment. It would conform the House bill to what the Senate bill looks like. There's a motion for the amendment. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded to adopt a conforming amendment. Any brief discussion? Seeing none, all in favor of the amendment, please raise your hands. Delegates.
I have a
Anderson.
question, sorry. So, I'm sorry.
Yes, Delegate Tolles.
Yes, are you, Delegate Bartlett may have texted me back, but I can't see it. I did want to be a sponsor. I know we could be a sponsor on amendments. So is that not possible?
No, at this point, if it's not already in, we can't, we're not adding anybody else on at this point. Okay, going back, all in favor of the conforming amendments.
I
to
don't
the Senate?
understand why, but I can talk to you offline. I don't understand why
That would be helpful. Yes, that would be very helpful. All in favor of the amendments, please raise your hands. Delegates Williams, Anderson, Davis, Shoemaker. These are conforming amendments. Bartlett, Cham, Crutchfield, Cardin, Munoz, Grammer, Jones, Shetty, Lopez, Fisher, Moon. All right, anybody opposed to the conforming amendments? Seeing none, the bill is conformed to the Senate bill.
Favorable.
Is motion for favorable? Is there a second?
Second.
All right, we're going to adopt any of the comments from the Senate bill onto the House bill for further comments. We'll go to a roll call. The Vice Chair.
Yes.
Shoemaker.
No.
Anderson.
Yes.
Erican.
No.
Bartlett.
Yes.
Cardin.
Yes.
Conaway is excused. Cox.
No.
Crutchfield.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Juanita Fisher.
Yes.
Grammer.
No.
Howell.
Yes.
Jones. We'll come back. Lopez.
Yes.
McComas.
No.
Munoz.
No.
Shetty.
Yes.
Cham.
No.
Tolles.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Thank you. 13-7 with one excuse. That concludes the voting session for this morning. For Tuesday, the 29th, we'll have bill hearings starting some period of time after the morning session. Not sure exactly when that's going to end. They're scheduled for 1 o'clock, but we'll see, and we'll announce on the floor what time that'll exactly be. Thank you very much. The bells are ringing. Thank you very much.